Evening, welcome to our study this week, where we'll be looking at the Epistle of James, written to the 12 dispersed tribes, and probably one of the most controversial letters in the New Testament, in fact, throughout the whole of the Bible. Why? Because over the centuries, perhaps most famously by Luther himself, it has been rejected, particularly because it advocates the importance of the things we do, our works. And with the Protestant movement and the discovery and rejection, if you like, of a theology of works in favor of a theology of faith, which is very much, I believe, at the center of the teaching of St. Paul, for example, in the New Testament, scholars and Christian leaders struggled with James. Luther said it was an epistle of straw and rejected it. He relegated it almost to an appendix. I'm not going to say much about it, therefore, this evening, other than to ask you the question, what is real? Is this real? Is this a real cafe? It's up for you to decide. Was that a real car that went past? I don't know. That's for you to decide. How do we work out if things are real? We look at the evidence, we study it carefully. And with the Epistle of James, if you just take a moment to study this beautiful letter, you can't fail to come to the conclusion that it has a deeply genuine statement, a voice, and the voice that you hear, or the voice that I hear, is the voice of Jesus. People have wondered, who is James? Who is the author of this letter? And scholars have come up with several James, but it seems so obvious that it's James, the brother of Jesus. Why? Because if you read it, more than any other document in the New Testament, it reflects Jesus' teaching. 114 allusions, we're told, to Jesus' teaching. At the heart of the letter is the exhortation to follow the royal law, to love your neighbor as yourself, echoes of the Sermon on the Mount, all the way through the letter. So that is our study. And I encourage you to seek Jesus in the letter of James, because you'll hear his voice through his younger brother, James, the servant of the church, the servant of his brother, his Lord and Savior. And so what film have I chosen? I've chosen a film about authenticity, about the con, about what is real and what is not real, and also a great, wonderful film, 2002 film starring two fantastic actors, Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio. Catch Me If You Can.
Welcome to Miami Mutual Bank. How may I help you?
I'd like to cash this check here, and then I'd like to take you out for a steak dinner.
Are you a real life pilot?
I sure am, little lady.
The jump seat is open.
It's been a while since I've done this. Which one's the jump seat again?
Dr. Connors to the ER. Dr. Connors to the ER.
This is irrefutable evidence that the defendant is lying.
Special Agent Hanratty, FBI.
Hello, Carl.
You're gonna get caught. It's like Vegas. The house always wins.
Some nuts flying around the country posing as a pilot. Call him the James Bond of the sky.
Hello, Pusher. This is by far the best date I have ever been on.
He's a kid. That's why he doesn't have a record.
30 milligrams of codeine every 4 hours. Do you concur?
I concur.
Dr. Harris,
Yes?
do you concur?
Concur with what, sir?
Ma'am, I'm sorry to have to tell you, your son is forging checks.
I have a payroll check here I'd like to cash.
I'm working part-time at the church now. Just tell me how much yours and I'll pay you back.
$1.3 million.
I'll be choosing 8 young ladies to be a part of Pan Am's future stewardess program.
South America, Australia, Singapore. These are so perfect, the bank doesn't even know the difference. What do you want?
To apologize.
You didn't call to apologize, did you? You have no one else to call. I'm looking for your son.
I would never give up my son. If you were a father, you'd know.
Stop chasing me.
I can't stop. It's my job.
You see these people staring at you?
They keep peeking over their shoulders, wondering where you're going tonight. Where you going, Frank?
Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Don't bring around a cloud of terrain on my parade.
Sir, we're gonna let him get away.
No, Carl, you let him get away.
Nobody had a better rain on my Merry Christmas parade.
I'm getting close, huh? You will go to prison.
You're gonna have to catch me.